Mrs. Morale ọmọ arọkọ̀ sókun, ọmọ asínwìn lórí ẹrú, ọmọ ẹrú bá kú bẹ́rú bá kú ara mi ìdí, ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ rí gún ẹ̀ ṣẹbọ, bẹ́ẹ̀ rákàlà ẹ̀ ṣòro, níjọ́ ẹ kó wọn ọ̀rọ̀ dé kọ̀lé, igun wọlé igun gbẹbọ lọ, gẹ́ẹ́ ore, ọmọ aníyì lẹ́yẹ, ọmọ aṣàlẹ̀ àlejẹjẹ bí ẹni tí òróbìnrin rí, ọmọ ìlú kú mẹ́dẹ́mẹ́dẹ́, ọmọ afàlìjà. That's it.
Ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀tún ẹgbẹ́ òsì ni wọ́n bá ná sí o.
Èyí màmá pélékè.
Pélékè o.
Èyí màmá kásíyá.
Ó ká màmá.
Èyí màmá pélékè.
My full name is Bijoke
And what does that mean?
Abike. It means that happiness from in the family. Ibijoke.
What is your middle name?
My middle name is Abike.
Okay. And what is your maiden name?
My maiden name is Sanusi Aka.
What does that mean?
That's Islamic name.
Does it have a meaning or is
It
it
will
just-
have a meaning, but I can't remember now.
Okay.
But my great-grandfather's name is Ogunsonya Dabiri.
Okay.
That's attached to the culture of my people. I'm a Nigerian
And
from
what
Lagos
tribe?
State, Yoruba. From Lagos State,
Lagos State.
yes.
Is there
I'm Ọmọ Èkó,
Eko?
Ọmọ Èkó, from Okepopo.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the Eko people?
They are very social.
Mm-hmm.
They are peace-loving people.
And some people say that there weren't people from Lagos State. Can you tell me more about?
There's no people from Lagos State.
Yeah, can you tell me more about the people in Lagos State? Because, you know, that was one of the places where they started the slave ports. So can you tell me more about the people in that area?
In
and
that
how they came
area,
there?
in that area, in Lagos,
Can you tell me about like how it was as a child living there? Like,
when I
what did
was
you
a
guys-
child, when I was living there, there's no more slave trade.
Mhm.
I was born in 1946, August 8th.
Okay.
So there's no slave trade again.
What about the colonization? Were there a lot of British?
And you
people
have
there?
British. Yes, there is British.
Mhm.
They have where they live, but not so much. There are not many.
Mhm.
They remain in their offices.
Mhm. And what kind of jobs did they have?
They have office work because they've given us councils. You have the local government, you have the councils, you have the administration of Lagos State
Mhm.
and the western region, the eastern region in Nigeria. The whole Nigeria, you have district court visa. Those are the white people there. And during that time, all the company belongs to the British, the Queens of England, because we have Nigerian Railway, Port Authority. They don't call them Nigerian Port Authority, they call them British Port Authority. And the railway is West African Railway because it moves from Ghana. As much as they have staffs in Nigeria, they have in Ghana. Sometimes they transfer somebody from Ghana because Ghana is British colony to Lagos, to Maiduguri, Kaduna, even to Cameroon. So after the independence, everything become Nigerians' property. It's no more Her Majesty the Queen of England property. Now, we used to play. In the school, we play basketball. I remember those days when we go to school, when they are going to register us, your hand should go from your right on top of your head, and when it touched the left ear, That is when they will accept you in the school. Just like this. If your hand doesn't touch here, you are not yet enough. Your age is not yet for school. So sometimes some people will be at age of 10 before they start the primary ABC. So some are lucky, some unlucky. So that's how it is. Then you start from, we spend 8 years in those days in the primary school. Then the secondary school, 6 years. Then you go for Cambridge. Or if your parents cannot afford up to go to college, you go to the modern academy. That is guys school or trade center, technical school. Now, in Lagos, we don't have much problem. There's a slave trade, but not inside Lagos. It should be in the riverine area, where those chiefs go and buy slaves, keep them at the port for the Europeans to take them away. Sell them to the Europeans and they take them away. So we have no problem much. In Lagos, we don't fight the colonial people. When we disagree, we demonstrate. Tell them we can't take this. And immediately they adjust to what we want. I love football, basketball when I was young in the school. I started school at the age of 5. I'm so lucky. So I played basketball. When we resume in the morning, the head of the school, the principal, will first of all come to the hall and tell us stories. The history of any part of Nigeria he likes to tell us. Mostly the Yorubas in Lagos State. In Lagos State, you have different quarters. That is what we call Omo Adugbo wa. Like me now, I'm from Okepopo. There is Omo Olowogbowo, there is Omo Saleko, and there is Ekpetedu and Lafiaji.
Can you explain what those mean? Can
That
you
is-
translate to the English?
That's the native name. Countings now. That's the name of the area where I was born. I'm from Okepopo. Then I can say, ask me, where are you coming from? From where? I say, I'm from Okepopo. Who is your father? I'm from so place. To identify myself. Then we have on Sunday, some people will go to church, some will be at home, some go to the community meetings to discuss what is going on in the country or in their states. Then during any festival, we go to jump, to dance. We dance tango. We dance different times. We dance waltz and the Scottish dance. Everything goes on like that. As far as I'm concerned, till I get to one of my cousin has a friend used to come to our house. So he started calling me with this, just like that. Our dating is not more than how are you. We sit down, we talk, or you listen to their stories. They go their way, I go my way. So around 1962, I got pregnant by the man. My father in our land. Once you mistake to become pregnant, you are going to deliver that baby and you are going to marry that man, because they don't want you to divorce from here to another man, especially with my grandfather. He's a strong believer, he's an alpha in that community. Unfortunately, planning say alpha, that is imam. He's a imam. He's one of the head of the people in that area. One of the elders. So there was a plan that, okay, let me see your boyfriend, or who is he? Who is the father? Who is the mother? From what house? From where? Then they say, okay, you will call the man. That's his action. That's how they behave. Who is your father? Go and bring your father. I want to see your father and your mother. Before saying that, we ask you, are you the person who pregnant my lady? He said, yes. Okay, let me see your parents. Then you go and report to his parents that have committed crime or whatever you call it. Then the parents will come. Did your child tell you that he has did something or doing something for somebody? He said yes. Okay, now go and prepare to get ready to marry her. So on that, we are just talking. My father was saying, no, he's going to do this, he's going to do this. My grandfather said, no. God wish. My father died before his father. The 6th day, I delivered my daughter.
So your father died before
I
you got to
delivered.
see.
You can't see my daughter, the grandmom. Your mom. Yes. So
Do you know how he died?
he's sick. He was sick. The medical attention by then is not so good. I cannot even pinpoint because it's too poo-poo. Maybe by the time I grow up, we know that something is called cholera. We don't know whether there's cholera by then or what is it, or diarrhea. So when you go to a hospital by then, they will only give you one tablet called Tarazo. Tarazo is the name of the tablet that will block your stomach from running. So they went to the hospital about 2 or 3 times. So they continue giving us Tarazo. Actually, the sickness is not more than 2 weeks. Then he died. So my grandfather will call those people and say, come and see to your wife. Then we bring the father will go and bring the uncles and aunts and everything. They will come together and pray. They buy something, whatever my parents want to give me, they pack it as you are going to this man, and you don't misbehave. So you are following your husband.
So were you guys married before the baby?
It was after the baby.
After the
Because I lost my father.
Okay.
It was after the baby. So that is settled. By then, some people are doing white wedding, and they are doing the native that we did, but not the elaborate one, because I'm mourning by then.
Can you explain what the traditional wedding is?
The traditional wedding in Yoruba land is the introduction. They will come 3 times to the bride's house. They come one, they greet them and sit down and talk, then they go. Then the second time they will come again. Then the third time they will come for the final marriage. Each people will have their own family. The husband family will come, different people, different sections.
Why do they come 3 times?
That is their tradition, to know them more. If you come today, then maybe in another 2 weeks you are going to appear again with your family. So maybe you brought 4 people the other time, or 6. When you are coming again, you bring 6 or 10 of your extended family. You know how we are in Yoruba land. By having 4 children, the 4 children could 5. Then so their age group by then will come. By doing that is to make it easy. Maybe your family will see a known person from the other family, which is what usually happen. You will have your age group there among them, or somebody is known to that people, so that they can say, he's from a good family. I know his father. Even his uncle was go to school with me. they are good. That cements the marriage. Then, if there is any discrepancy between the man and the woman, if the daughter come and report to them, they will call the man and listen to him. When they talk, then they look at it that, okay, you are guilty. It's our daughter that is guilty. Okay, they pacify the man and say he should leave her alone. Then discipline their daughter. But if it is the man that is maltreating the woman, they will call him. Immediately he says something, they will not tell him. They will not tell him that, you are this, you are that. They don't fight. They will only tell him, let me see your father or your brother or your uncle. Or your mother is around, okay, bring her. When the mother comes, then they will explain to him that, see what your son is doing. This is not the way to do things. This is how to do it. So go and talk to him, go and correct him. At the same time, the bride's family will still pacify the man that, take it easy, it's not easy to be a man. So you have to be reasonable. So that is why in native marriage, it's accepted, it consign everybody of the family, so that if you are called into the order, you will accept what they are telling you. So as for me, I used to dance. I have a drummer that comes to my house every day to come and drum for me, so that I will dance. I'm going to school though. I will dance in the morning. The man will come. We call them alagbe, to come and take toro. That's 3 pence. We give 3 pence and it goes. So we play ayu. That's the game we play. We used to play ayu. I like to read detective stories. That is the novels I used to read, and I like geography because I want to know.
Can you explain a little bit more about your wedding? Like, how old were you when you got married, and how old was Grandma?
I told you. That's how we do the wedding. They will call people to beat the drum and so and cook. Everybody will come from both family.
And how old were you?
Then they eat and dance. Funny things that happen at those times. If it is 7 days, you are going to get married, you start dressing from today. Different clothes each day to parade the family house all about. Go and greet them until the last day of wedding. Then they call the both side down, put imam or pastor who is going to be there. That is, you are talking about tradition, not church or mosque. So they will pray for both of you and tell you don't and want, what they want and what they don't want. Just not to disorganize your marriage. Then in the night, they will take you to your husband's house. When you get to your husband's house, the housewife in that family are ready. They will put a bucket of water outside. You have to wash your leg. They will wash it for you before you enter. So when you enter again, you sit down. They pray again in that house before you go to your husband's room. Because maybe that is where you people are going to stay for the night or a week. Mostly, you will be there more than a week in your in-laws' house. You wake up in the morning every day, you sweep the compound. You sweep the corridor, you sweep everywhere. When you sweep that place, at the 7th day, you will still go to their extended family because they always live very close to each other. So you go to your husband's circle, go and sweep any day you go there, you sweep, they give you money, maybe 2 shillings. You go to the auntie, you sweep. All those are contributions that they recognize you as a wife. So after doing that, then that's your life. You continue to live.
And what do you remember about the home that you were living in when you were a child?
It was a very quiet area where what I always remember is peaceful, that everybody, my father is not somebody who is harsh. He treats you like a human being. Never mind you are a girl or you are a boy. You are small. But my mother is very hard. She's a hard woman that's very disciplinarian in a way. And you see, I went to be a bridesmaid for one of my cousins, senior cousins. So we bought dress as a bridesmaid. So I have that dress. I'm wearing it. So there was a day my classmates came and said, their grandmother, they are doing the burial, I should come. I said, okay, I'll come. I told my mother, I said, you will go. So the gown I wore earlier for that marriage is what I want to wear. I go and take it. I saw the gathers as loose. Then I told my mom, I said, is that so? And you know what to do? Just do it like this. Your body tear clothes always, so you are going to wear that's how you will go. I was shocked. I said, how can I go like this? That's how. So that day, I used my hand to hold my skirt till I go to the wedding and the burial. Then we left there by 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock to come home. That is the kind of mother I have. She will tell you when you are wrong and show it to you that you don't do that again. But that day, it's possible she can take the clothes to the tailor at the next building and say, I help this girl to sew this place. But she didn't do that. Say, because I'm the one who lose the clothes. So why should I be careless? And it's an expensive bridesmaid dress. So that's their life.
Can you tell me what the bridesmaid's dress looked like?
They carry flowers.
The one that you had?
Yes, purple.
It was purple.
It's purple, then with ribbons and all decoration here and there. Yes.
Okay, can you tell me the names of you, if you had brothers and sisters?
My brothers is Yisa.
And
And my sister. That's Jesus Christ. Yisa. That's the name. Then the other one is Mulika. That's the sister.
Can you tell me what religion your family was?
What?
Religion?
They are Muslims. I've said it.
Mm-hmm.
They are Muslims. Very strong Muslim. In Lagos Island. Number 19, Omididun Street. That is where my grandfathers live. In Okepopo.
What kind of books did you like to read?
I read detective stories, geography. That's why I did my knowledge. I like knowing places, to know the stories about anybody.
If you can visit one place, what would it be? If you can visit somewhere, anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I'm already in the United States. Where again? Will I go to Russia? Oh, where will I go? To Korea? Or China? Or China? I might go to China. That's another place I would like to know. I want to visit China.
What things as a child did you guys do that were fashionable back then, or something that was like a fad, like something that everybody wanted to do?
Tattoo? Like tattoo?
Can you show us your tattoo?
I have to. In my hands, I have squirrel and fish. I have squirrel and fish. This is fish.
Why did you get the fish?
And it's the man that decides to do whatever he likes. Because I'm so young and I don't know. Maybe I was 4 or 5. So when I'm going from one street to another, maybe they send me message. And I saw him sitting down. Plenty women will surround him and will be doing it for them. So I greet him because he knows me very well. He knows me, then I say I want to do. Then he puts something on my hand. Then he puts there. Again, the another 1 week, because I'm very rascal. I like to see something, people are doing this, and I do it. So when my father saw, he said, "What? Are you spoiling your skin? Don't let me see you do that again." So that was my father. So that's how it is. I dance a lot. I dance different dance.
So you were very rebellious as a kid, or you just like to do different things that you saw people
Not
do?
I just do what people's doing that they are good though.
You like to have fun.
Sometimes is it fun? I just want to express myself to. I don't take it easy fun. You have limitation in what we do in Africa by then, especially in the community. Because if you misbehave down the road, another man who is a neighbor knows what happened. So you say, he will greet you, he will call you and greet you so that you will know that he has seen you. So you run home. Let me give you oríkì àwọn Báwàlà. Missy Morale ọmọ arọkọ̀ sókun, ọmọ asínwìn lórí ẹrú, ọmọ ẹrú bá kú bẹ́rú bá kú ara mi ìdí, ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ rí gún ẹ̀ ṣẹbọ, bẹ́ẹ̀ rákàlà ẹ̀ ṣòro, níjọ́ ẹ kó wọn ọ̀rọ̀ dé kọ̀lé, igun wọlé igun gbẹbọ lọ, gẹ́ẹ́ ore, ọmọ aníyì lẹ́yẹ, ọmọ aṣálẹ̀ olè àlejàjà elejẹjẹ bí ẹni tí òróbìnrin rí, ọmọ ìlú kú mẹ́dẹ́mẹ́dẹ́, ọmọ afàlìjà. That's it.
What does that mean?
That is their oriki. Like I said before, the other one, that's my house.
What is an oriki?
My oriki is ọ̀kọ̀nàkọ̀ pa owó ló mẹ́nu bà ohun tuntun ní oriki.
What does it mean?
The mean that is the lineage, your lineage. That's
So if I say that, who's gonna know?
Anybody from that area will know. If you are here now, then you said you put it, you said you are searching for so people. If you said it somewhere, before you said it from about 100 Nigerian Yoruba, they will tell you, you come from so area.